AI versus the human brain, the great brain-off. Hello, intelligence enthusiasts. I am your Ayushman and sleep well historic listening to The Ultimate Exam, Us or the Machine. Today, we are embarking on a journey that spans thousands of years of evolution and just a few decades of coding. We are going to witness how the most complex and yet the most absurd device in the universe, that is the human brain, is facing its own creation, the fastest, most tireless opponent, the artificial intelligence AI. Oh, and before we dive deep into this tragic human drama, look down, hit that button, subscribe, and smash that bell icon. If you think AI is going to take your job someday, at least subscribe to my channel now to help me prepare for that AI-driven future. Thank you. Let's begin. Chapter 1. The Analog Era, Humanity's Golden Age. Friends, welcome to the first chapter of history, the Analog Era. Imagine 3000 BCE. We have the wheel. We have fire. We have the pyramids, which tell us that humans can achieve terrifying things even without Google Maps or a calculator. This was humanity's glorious time. Our brain ruled the world because there was no one else. Our brain was designed by nature. It was complex, but it had some terrible design flaws, such as it gets easily distracted. It forgets facts, but absolutely never forgets an embarrassing memory from 20 years ago. And most importantly, it operates more on emotion than on logic. We reasoned, wow, this is 1 billion neurons. It is unbeatable. We created science, we created art, we thought we were gods. But then what happened? We created arithmetic. We created the calculator. This was the first major warning. A box could do in 5 seconds what a PhD holder took 5 minutes to do. Did we learn? No. We treated that box like a fun toy. We thought, okay, the calculator can't understand my feelings. Congratulations, humanity. You sowed the first seed of your own downfall. Conclusion: 5,000 years ago, the human brain was at its peak because it was the only intelligence. As soon as we created the first lazy tool, we started laying the red carpet for AI. We began converting our brains into memory storage devices and schedulers in the name of multitasking. Chapter 2. Digital Darwinism, the birth of AI. Friends, now we are in the mid-20th century. This was the time we made another terrible decision: creating the computer. We thought this will be great. We'll automate everything and then we'll have more time for painting or writing poetry. Yes, they made that decision. In the beginning, AI was weak. It was just a complex web of if this, then that. We ask, is this a cat? AI answers, if it has fur, a tail, and says meow, then yes. Human. My 3-year-old knows a lion isn't a house cat. We made another mistake in overconfidence. We treated AI as our friend, not our competitor. Then came 1997, a computer named Deep Blue defeated the world's greatest chess player, Garry Kasparov. The public's reaction: yes, but it's just math. It has no feelings. It cannot paint. And this was our second and biggest mistake. We defined AI by what it couldn't do, rather than by what it could do. AI was beating us in areas where we needed logic, data processing, and accuracy. The human brain is terrible in these areas. We forget data, we contaminate logic with emotional biases, and we can't even find our keys. But we argued, but we have a heart. Congratulations, humanity. You sowed your own downfall. That AI was born out of your own laziness and superiority. We call ourselves rational beings, but AI showed us that we are at our best when we are emotional, creative, and unpredictable. Yet we never focused on those things. Chapter 3. The Renaissance of Robots. AI Present Day. Friends, now we have arrived at the present age. I call this the Renaissance of Robots. Today, AI is no longer just if this then that. It's machine learning. It's deep learning, which means it's no longer coded. It trains itself. AI recognizes your face, copies your writing style, and can write an email to your boss against you that sounds better than you ever could. Where has AI surpassed us? In data processing, in memory retention, and in impartiality. What are we doing? We are asking AI to write a report for me, write this code for me, answer my email.
we are using AI like a super smart slave. We are letting it do all the work that we are too lazy to do or that we find boring. Our brain, which is so powerful, is now engaged in checking AI's input or generating entertainment content from it. AI today can diagnose cancer better than a million doctors, but we are still asking it, write a funny poem for me. It's like owning a Formula One car, but only using it to take your dog for a walk. The current plight of the human brain, we are wasting our time speculating, complaining, and scrolling. AI is just quietly sitting in the background, learning from all our data and getting better than us in every field of the world. Conclusion, we are in a digital black hole. We are using our brains to make AI so good that we won't need to use our brains at all. Congratulations, humanity. You lost meaning in the pursuit of comfort. Chapter 4, The Future Frontier. Who will win? Friends, so what does the future frontier say? Will AI rule over us? Will we be robot slaves who are allowed to go out on weekends? The truth is, AI doesn't need to rule over us. It is already ruling our lifestyle. Your phone, your car, your streaming service, they are all controlled by AI algorithms that give you what you like the most, not what you need. So, how can the human brain stay ahead of AI in this great war? It's not about winning, it's about staying relevant. Humans must work on these things. Emotional complexity. AI is great at logic, but AI doesn't know what it feels like when you help a stranger on the street. AI doesn't know the chemical madness that happens in your brain when you fall in love for the first time. This human experience is our biggest weapon. Chaotic creativity. AI can create a million paintings, but why is it painting? AI lacks purpose. It blends data, but it cannot bring forth the crazy, absurd, risky idea that breaks any rational model. We must allow our minds to embrace chaos. The purpose of intelligence. We must stop asking AI the question, how should I do this job? And start asking, why should I do this job? Ethics, philosophy, and the search for meaning, these are the areas where AI will always need our guidance. Who will be the ultimate winner? It doesn't depend on who is the fastest, but on who is the deepest. If we continue to use our brains only as a data processing machine, we will lose. If we start using our brains for emotions, art, philosophy, and complex social relationships, we can use AI as a tool, not a master. Conclusion, it took your effort to build AI, but now you have to put in the effort to outsmart it. Invest your life in asking questions, loving, and being deliberately irrational. Because if you want to be rational, a machine can do it better than you. Friends, that's all for today. Keep your humanity safe. I am Ayushman or Sleep Well Historic, and we will meet in the next episode. Until then, tell your AI that you are the boss, but then have it empty your dishwasher.